Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dorfromantic. I am probably pronouncing that wrong. This is a chill little game. I believe it's either like German or Dutch or whatever, some Eastern European in origin. This is obviously in English since I am terrible at languages and do not know any of that stuff. But we're just going to hang out and start our game. So the way this game works is that you have a bunch of tiles here. And this one is the one that we start out with. And then you can see a couple going down. And then I've got railroads in the beginning. That's interesting. And you want to, like, this has a 3+. So you want to make a railroad with 3+ tiles. 3+ tiles long. And when you click on a thing, it makes it longer. And let's see. So this one, I've got another 3+. So that'll kind of double my points. I'm going to put this down here. Okay, so now I've got forest. Now I've got forest over here. So I'm going to, yeah, let's go ahead and lots of trains. Love the trains. Make a forest. Oh, rivers. Rivers are, like, I like trains better than rivers because rivers split away. Like, this one has, like, and now I can't put a non-river space here. Ooh, I can expand my fields. Let's expand the field. Okay, I don't have any townships yet. I've started to build, like, a forest over here. I could put my town over here. Better not, because then I might run into this river. Or I could just, You know what? I'm going to put my town over here. So, yeah, it's a chill little game. It's a nice, relaxing little game. And after 3 train tracks, I am, of course, not getting any more train tracks. C'est la vie. But anyway, I decided to play this this afternoon because excuse me. Because it's a Monday and I felt like, you know, we need some relaxing stuff at the end of a Monday. We need some nice, chill vibes on the end of this Monday. It's been raining out here all day, and I am absolutely loving it. I love the rain. Being from the Pacific Northwest means that I grew up with a ton of rain every fall season, every spring season. And I admit that sometimes I miss it. It's especially like during the summer, these past few months, it's just been like, where's the rain gone? So after all of that today, I felt like, hey, let's just have some chill times. Let's have, that'll curve. I like that, yeah. Let's have some chill times, relax with some Dorfromantic. Ah, here we go. Here's more trains. I can put it up here, curve that, which I'm going to need to do. Or I can, and I'm going to need to do that too. I'm going to put it down here. And see, I got more tiles because I completed the challenge of the train. But I have more challenges of the train, so... Yeah. So that's how I've been feeling. I've got a lot of little things that I've been thinking about recently. No, I need that one to go up here. And now I'm going to have to keep an eye out for something that can fill that in. Or up here. Let's put it up here. So, what was I saying? Yeah, there's a lot of little things that I've been contemplating recently. I'm going to I should be. Yes, I like making little islands like that. Also, it closed. Oh, no. Earlier, I was saying I liked rivers better than trains because trains don't do this kind of thing. Except now it's doing that kind of thing. And now I'm stuck with a whole bunch of trains outlets over here. Ugh. That's messy, 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 messy. Mostly, I've gotten back into writing, sort of. So I've been writing. I've been working on... Ooh, okay, so this one is a special piece. See how it has a 6, but not a 6 plus? And this train has a 2 plus? So this has to have exactly 6 tiles. And if I put it attached to this one, it has more than 6 fields, so I don't get the points. So I can put it... Like, I could put it over here. Yeah, sure. Well, what was I saying? I've been writing a story, and this story has been in my head for an age and a half. I've been trying to figure out where and how to start it. It's a Star Wars fanfic, but it's a odd corner of Star Wars. It's the Thrawn fandom, if any of you guys are familiar with that. And so we've got like the Empire on one side and lots of rebel spy stuff and I'm working with all these characters that are just so minor in other capacities that I can do whatever I want with them to a certain extent. And I mean, you can kind of do that with any fanfic. I'm going to put this in here. Hey, I like that. All right, so this is a 12. Okay, there we go. Now, okay. Let's go ahead and put this over here. So, I've written a start to the story, and I've been trying to think about what the story is actually telling. What is the point of the story? What is the how should I put it? The moral, the thesis statement, all of that. And because of the way I've chosen to tell it, okay, so this flag means I have to close off this area in order to get the points. So that'll close off part of it. And this will get me more houses. I can't put this river over here. I could put it over here. That would be... I don't like that. Could put it over here, but that would be a pain for this spot. Honestly, I think this is my best spot. Okay, I've got 12. But an unplus 12. I'm gonna have to... Okay. And there I get my flag. Okay. And because it's about the Empire and the rebels and spies and stuff, I think I've been trying to, like I said, I've been trying to figure out the point of the story. And so I'm telling the story in a kind of weird way. It's that one of my main characters, Eli, he's spying on the Empire. He is working for the Empire as an officer in the Imperial Navy, and he is, doing his thing. He's spying, he's trying to pass information back over to the rebels, and he tries to plant a bug on Coruscant, and he's caught. He's caught by Thrawn. And Thrawn is like, okay, I want to trust you. Give me a reason to trust you. Okay, I'm going to set this square up because there's a special tile that I can put here that'll cover both the railway and the rivers, and I won't have to deal with it anymore. That's a train station type of thing. I'm going to deal with that later when I get one of those pieces. And Thrawn catches him. Thrawn catches Eli, and Eli manages to barter the trust he has with Thrawn, since they've worked together for years, into like, hey, let me explain myself. But, and I know that Eli's going to use this to, like, I don't like that spot. I don't like this spot. I don't like either of those spots. But I don't want to put the river over here. Where do I put the river? Yeah, might as well. Ah, here we go. That'll cover the train and the thing. Perfect. Okay, so this is a plus. I can attach it to this and still get both of them, I think. So most of the story, to bring it back to my original point, is Eli kind of telling his whole story. And, all right, that got me a bunch of new tiles. Is telling his whole story in basically a midnight coffee shop. And how each of them have revealed, each of the, like, the story gets passed back and forth because Thrawn remembers some stuff that, like, Eli was there for, but he didn't know what was happening over here, or he didn't know, other things like that. And it's a complicated, like, I want to get this story right. Because I've been thinking about it for so long, it's become kind of a gigantic thing in my head. Okay, I need to start a new train. No, I have a train over here. I could put it here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it there. So I'm trying to figure out, get back to the point. The point is, I'm trying to figure out what the end goal of the story is. What is the meaning of the story? And the meaning of the story, I think, has to do with loyalty. Because we have Eli on one side, who is spying for the rebellion, has been spying for the rebellion since day one, but has still been doing doing the best work he can for Thrawn, because Thrawn is doing good work, and that work needs to be done. And if anybody's going to do it, Thrawn will at least do it right. Or at least he will avoid as many civilian casualties as anyone else. Like, he will make sure that as many people as possible survive. In contrast, can I put this over here? I cannot, darn. A lot of other people in the Empire would not. So he is arguing that loyalty needs to be earned, and where Thrawn is like, you swore an oath to the Empire, I should turn you in. You have gone against your oath. You have committed. You're passing information to the enemy. That information is now hurting people, and Eli is. And I know this isn't a new theme, especially for things of rebellion. But I want to make it as, like, I don't want to just write another story about how, rebels, the rebellion is helping people and the Empire is oppressing them, blah blah blah. Because that story, it's part of the initial framework. It already exists. It's there. Ooh, I've got an end. I like ends, but all right. If I put it here, then I can deal with this. Well, I'm gonna, as soon as I get the right piece, I can close off that river. Let's do it. Yeah, why not? So, the real struggle to the story, I guess, is Eli convincing Thrawn to let him go. That he is in the right. Which means that Eli is the... Okay, so it's a change narrative. Eli is the narrator, but I don't think he's the... Is he the main character? And this is a story... okay, so main characters versus point of view characters are different. The best example of this that I have ever been given is To Kill a Mockingbird, in which, like, the kids are, or it's, oh god, it's been an age since I've read To Kill a Mockingbird, but, like, Atticus is the point of view character, but he's not the main character because he's not the one pushing the story forward. That kind of thing. The main character is the one who pushes the story forward, who pursues the plot. The point of view character is just whoever we see through their eyes. There we go. I can do that. Does that give me... Nope. I need a railroad. I should have put that railroad on the other side. Oh well. Eh. So I've got Eli, who is the narrator, who is telling the story. I've got... I could just dump it in here. I was looking for a curved spot, but, well, why not? And then I've got Thrawn, who is the character who needs to change. And the change character does not have to be the main character. So, of the two types of stories, there are stories where the main character needs to learn a lesson, needs to change. And there are stories where the main character needs to stand fast and change the rest of the world. Let's see. Almost all stories are change narratives. That's just how stories tend to go, because it's really easy to write a story where somebody needs to learn a lesson. Ooh, I'm up to 49 tiles. On the other hand, like a good example of a story where the main character plants his feet and changes the world, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Steve Rogers knows that... okay, I can put this here, and that would... I can put it over here. I can put it over here. I wish this was like Tetris and I could store different tiles, because sometimes I want to get those. Yeah, that'll finally clear those flags. Because sometimes I just want to shove a tile off into the corner and say, I'll keep you. I'll keep you for later. But nope. I need 6 more over here, and I need 9 more over here. And let's go there. Eight. There we go. So, what was I saying? Right. So, Steve Rogers is a great example of a steadfast character, because he knows, like, he has his sense of morals, and he declares them from the beginning, and then everybody else tries to change his mind, and by the end, he's like, no, I'm going to save my friend, and I know that I'm in the right, and if you all try to stop me, then I'm gonna go through you, or I will, do my best to... I'm just gonna keep going no matter what you try to do. And then he gets to punch Nazis, which is great. Because who doesn't like Captain America punching Nazis? But honestly, even if it hadn't been Nazis, even if it had been just governmental BS and bureaucracy and all of that, he still would have gone and done the thing, which is the point. So that's why he's a steadfast character. And normally there's one of each, I think. Oh god, it's been a while since I went through these writing rules. They're not rules, because writing doesn't have rules per se, but it's been a while since I've gone back to the basics and tried to examine the structure of things. And I think I really need to for this story. Because if I start writing it, and I have started to write it, but if I jump into this story and just just start putting words on the page, then it's not going to have a satisfying ending. It'll have a solid ending, don't get me wrong. But the ending won't, but it won't be great. It'll be decent. It'll be good, but it won't be great. It won't be, oh my God, that was a good read. I want to turn back to page 1 and start again the minute I finish it. And that's what every author kind of dreams of, I think. I don't know. I'm sure plenty of people just write for pleasure and don't look at anything too closely or and fluffy stories are great. I love marshmallow stories and fluffy stories. But this story, it's been poking at me for long enough that it needs something more than that. So, here I am, trying to contemplate story structure. I'm actually going to put this over here. Okay, can I loop this into this? Oops, I meant to turn that around first. What was I saying? I was talking about, yes, story structure. So, yes, I need to figure out, if Thrawn is my change character, is he actually my main character? What I've written so far is from his point of view, because that, and granted, it's only 2,000 words, so I could easily change it. But there is... There's oh right, I need exactly 3 more. I could put it just up here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put this one over here or something, and then let that thing go wait for the next tile. Oh, I don't like that. That would cause me problems. If Thrawn is... Oh! Marshmallow story? Hello, collectors. I only just glanced down. I've been talking about a story. It's technically fanfic, but I've been talking about a story that I'm trying to write. And it's got... And I'm trying to figure out who the main character is and what the moral or the point of the story is. And since it's set in Star Wars, it's technically... That's going to cause me trouble later on, but I'll deal with it. It's set in the Rebellion era, so you've got the Empire and you've got the... and the rebels and all of that. All those people running around. But I don't want it to be just another, Yay, the rebellion are the good guys, the Empire are the bad guys. So I'm trying to figure out who my main character is, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's still fuzzy enough in my head. Oh, I've got too big of a town over here. Oh, I've got some houses here I can use. There we go. Let's put it this way. So I figured out so far that Thrawn is my change character. He needs to let Eli go be a spy and potentially turn and be full-on rebellion. Eli is my point of view character, but not necessarily the main character. And I've toyed around with that quite a lot recently, in that the last couple of stories I've written, 26 farm pieces. Where do I have... Oh, I can't put it up there with those farms. I can put it over here. Yeah, let's put it over here. That a couple of the stories I've written recently have been more like toying around with the point of view character not being the main character, and it's hard. You've got to be able to tell your story and tell a complete story, but if your main character isn't the one who's going and doing things, then you've got to how are they tied into the plot? So figuring that out. And with my story right now, it's Eli, it's very easy because Eli is the spy. I can totally make him... And then, okay, another part of the story is that for some reason, when I first conceived of this story, it was as a story. It's these two characters sitting down in a diner in the middle of the night, and Eli having to explain himself. And going, here's why I am a rebel. Here is why I've been spying on the Empire. Which, you know, is really fun, but also, like, Thrawn is not going to let you go just because you're a friend. And so his story of here's how I got here needs to also convince Thrawn of the, like, okay, you need to believe me, you need to let me go. And again, potentially, here's why you should be on my side. It's tricky. It's tricky. Where's my train tracks? Here's my train tracks. Yeah, sure. Maybe not. I'm probably making absolutely 0 sense as far as the story thing goes. But that's okay. Sometimes it's just a lazy Monday evening with the rain pouring down. That's too many. I can put you over here. Rain pouring down outside my window. Autumn fully setting in, or at least starting to properly set in. And hence why I decided to start playing. This game is called Dorfromantic. Nice little autumn town game for an autumn town day. I need to close off this forest if I'm going to get this flag, but it's such a big, vast forest. I don't want to close it off in case I need it later. Can I... Haha! Finished. When I run out of tiles, the game ends. But I have not run out of tiles yet. Okay, I've got train tracks next, but first a little bit of forest. So let's put this... Okay, I can close off the forest here a little bit. Or I could just expand it. Oh, this is a long one. 26 goes down to 8. I'm doing it. I wonder, sometimes there's a tile out in the distance that is just a blank tile. See, there! Look at this. What is this? Build towards this spot to uncover a new special tile. Okay, I'm going to have to do that. But first, I'm going to put my trees over here. Alright, town. I have a town. Where is my town? Here is my town. Sure. A part of it is because I'm building up towards NaNoWriMo, or at least I'm thinking a lot about NaNoWriMo. I'm a pantser as far as writing goes. I do not like to plot things out, which is why I'm having such trouble with this particular story, because it's the fact that it's all a story told backwards, in that here, let me tell you how I got to this point, means that everything has to already be lined up. I need 8 more fields over here. Let's put more fields here. And I can add 1 more there. Two more houses. Complete. Railroad. Hey. Okay, I've got a forest. This wants to be a forest. Okay. Let's see. This has got a bit of train to it. Normally I don't go straight for these extra tiles because I just don't notice them most of the time. But when I do see them, I do like to take a look and see what I can earn. I've been playing this game for, how long have I been playing this? It's fairly new. I've only been playing this game for, I've had it for a couple of weeks, and I've played 3 or 4 full rounds. And it's a lovely game. I love it. It's very nice and romantic, and well, that's in the name, but it's soothing. And the problem is that it's longer than most of the games I play when I just want to wind down a little bit. Because once I start, I'm just like, oh, I want to finish it, but do I need to finish it? because then I get all relaxed and I don't need to and I don't have that urge anymore. I'm just going to make a big old body of water over here. Railroads, railroads, railroads. Should I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. 32. Can I... Yeah, sure. And then a part of me, for the story thing, is like... Maybe if I just let my brain tick over and handle it, like, don't think about it directly, but think about it sideways, it'll just handle itself. And, you know, it'd be nice if that was true. But it isn't always true. I can't turn this one? I can't... Okay. Maybe... Alright. Looks like this is going to be a rather short stream, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get this next... I wonder if I can make a circle. I've only got 2 tiles left. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete anything else in the next 2 tiles worth of stuff. Nope. Okay. That was my session. And here is my little town. Well, hope you like this look at Dorfromantic. And me rambling about writing stuff. I would encourage anybody to pick up this little game. It's a little, like, I'm not sure. Let's see who made it. Credits. Berlin. They're from Berlin. From Tokana Interactive. It's on Steam. I got it for like $5. It's a cool little game. There's also a board game that is very similar to this. I would also recommend checking that out. Yeah. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream for today. And all of you, wherever you exist, in whatever time you exist, make it a good one.